They're like, who we do? Looking like 0-0, he kinda lame. Looking like Nemo. I trust the man, they just some Neros. I trust in God, cause that's my hero. See them thinking there's some gods over here. Got 'em messing with the source, got some ears but never hear. Got you tripping cause the shit would never fit. Pretend you're sitting on some thrones, but the king's already there. We lost the way, but he came for the lost. Said the way to life is narrow, so he came for the cost. Still reject his name, but he came for us all. Tell you this in all love, but the choice is all yours. Saying, what you talking about? Ain't a God around. You a clown, sounding foolish cause your God, he ain't around. Make a sound if he real, why he never come around. Funny that you see this now when you ran him out your town. America. Got a squad in the house, I'm filling my hand, I aim for the chest. Protection beside, one on the right, one on the left. These days are dark, cannot hide, run with the best. Got my hands up high, what do you got, what do you flex? Got a squad in the house, I'm filling my hand, I aim for the chest. Protection beside, one on the right, one on the left. These days are dark, cannot hide, run with the best. Got my hands up high, what do you got, what do you flex? Really wanna act like that when you do like that, but you're gonna end up running back. If you looking it like a running back, down home I see, never coming back. Since Christ took it up, don't want it back. Got people looking why done with that. Figured that the boy way, cause I'm done with that. Hold up, boy, I'm blessed. Put myself in back, got no worries about the stress, cause he put me with the blast. Ayy, I'm a vet, running with the best. If it hadn't been for Christ, I'd be running to my death. But we're the lucky ones, the vile and the dirty ones. The hope is in the veins, cause we ready went and drained it all. Pain we felt was living, cause this life it wasn't joy at all. We found the key to life when we really had no hope at all. Was it impress or be less, cause the meanness will be left. But now boy you see less, cause this boy he is blessed. Tell you about my God, with my life he leaves you impressed. They're saying that is fake, but in the end I got no regrets. Got a squad in the house, I'm filling my hand, I aim for the chest. Protection beside, one on the right, one on the left. These days are dark, cannot hide, run with the best. Got my hands up high, what do you got, what do you flex? Got a squad in the house, I'm filling my hand, I aim for the chest. Protection beside, one on the right, one on the left. These days are dark, cannot hide, run with the best.
Let's go.
Got my hands up high, what do you got?
What do you flex? Okay. Okay. Yeah. What's up, selectors? It's Select Screen here, back with some more WWE 2k22 news for you, man. This is about to go down, man. Filling in for Elmo 172331 tonight. And we got a trailer to react to tonight. So if you haven't yet, checked out us on all platforms, man. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Cash App. We just played Guardians of the Galaxy yesterday on Twitch. Go check that out, man. It was a great stream. Shout out to RL. Shout out to DJ. Shout out to Golden Age. Shout out to, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting so many people. But trust me, you want to go check out that stream. If you're listening, this will be on our podcast. Shout out to everyone on Apple Music and Spotify. You can also find us on Cash App at $5ELECT 5CREEN. Man, I am so excited for this stream, man. It is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk about WWE 2k22. So, with that being said, I'm ready. You're ready. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you're watching on YouTube or watching live, or just subscribe to the podcast. Let's go. Yeah, man. Yeah. This is going to be dope. All right, so check it out, man. So WWE 2k22 hit me up. I applied to be one of their, I don't know, ambassadors, I guess, because we play 2k22, or we play 2k, WWE 2k. Every year we try to go through the showcase modes on this channel. You know, like to have a lot of fun with them, and even last year's was rough. Let's be honest, last year's game was rough. But we've been rocking with them. I've been with SmackDown since the original. I played the original. I'm about to date myself big time. I played the original SmackDown demo in a Circuit City. That's how I got hooked into not only wrestling games, but into wrestling in general and into making video games. That's what made me want to make video games, which led me to Select Screen. So, but you guys didn't know that. But yeah, I'll tell that story sometime. In full detail. But tonight, we're going to be talking about WWE 2k22. Whew! What can I say? This game already looks 3,000 times better. If you're listening on the podcast, right now we have a picture of Goldberg, and Goldberg looks absolutely amazing. The lighting looks great. The eyes look great, and that's what really sells a lot of these games for me. And then one thing SmackDown has never really done well is hair. Obviously, Goldberg is bald, but they got the chest hair. They got, older Goldberg with the gray to a dark brown goatee going on. Everything I'm seeing looks great. So let's jump into some of this information, and hopefully we find out some good stuff. We'll also play the trailer, I think. We're going to play this trailer and do a trailer reaction too. So let's jump into that. Where do we go? We'll head over to WWE.2k.com. And they're calling this the hit list because their whole slogan this time is it hits different, which I like. I like that they're going, look, guys, we're going in a different direction because, look, they got competition now. AEW is coming. This game from AEW is coming. So let's start off by reading some of this stuff that they got going. Here comes the boom. WWE 2K is back, bringing the biggest superstar signature moves and theatrics the game has ever seen in 2K22. Supposed to come out in March 2022, so not that far away, believe it or not. Stunning graphics, redesigned gameplay engine, and the return of some fan favorite game modes. So they're listening. It sounds like they're listening to what we want. 2K and Visual Concepts are doing this, and they unveiled the hit list for 2K22, revealing the most anticipated innovations you can look forward to in the latest edition. Trailer there, so we're going to check out the trailer in just a moment. So in addition to revamped gameplay, new controls. So I'm interested to hear new controls to ensure seamless and intuitive experience. So they're trying to go for easy, accessible controls, but also deep enough. To complement the tight controls, lifelike graphics that'll make you feel like you're in a ringside seat. State-of-the-art lighting. See, I noticed that right from the jump. Make sure you shine bigger and better. And then you're competing, blah, 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 blah. The game releases in March, you guys. You'll be able to experience gameplay, graphics, all for yourself, plus new and returning game modes like, here we go, game modes. Are you ready for this? My GM, My Faction, My Rise, Universe mode, and of course the Creation Suite. My initial thoughts on this, and man, this is for you, DJ. I'm glad you joined us. Is okay, 2K. WWE 2K22. I'm willing to give this another shot. This is a very smart decision to go, look, we understand that last year's game was not great. So we're going to revamp things, and we're going to give you a new game. Really, I want this at least every other year, where they're going in and they're just tearing up the carpet. You know what I mean? DJ said, got a new EP from EPMD tomorrow. That's what's up. So, again, let's go over the bullet points here. Redesign gameplay engine, new controls, stunning graphics, immersive presentation, new showcase mode. So, gotta keep showcase mode. That's been the best thing since SmackDown has went from SmackDown to SmackDown versus Raw to this 2K22 series, Showcase mode has been the best mode, I think, for sure. My GM, my faction, my Rise, Ultimate, or Universe mode, and Creation Suite. Full details coming January 22. And then, of course, the game's coming out in March. Interesting. Let's talk about some of these modes. DJ says WWE 2k20 was great. People hated it because other people hated it. Now let's see. Was the last one 20 or did they put 21? They skipped 21, right? Am I right in that? I think it was 20. The problem with 20 was it didn't live up graphically and there were a lot of bugs. And that's what I ran into even in showcase mode. I mean, you're doing Women's Evolution. That should have been a great mode. And one thing that I think wrestling games in general don't do well is women's faces. And I think it's just hard. It's hard for, you look at Mortal Kombat, it took a long time for them to get that right. You look at Virtual Fighter, you look at a lot of these fighting games. It's very, and I call WWE a fighting game. It's very hard for them to get a woman's face. And I don't know why. So I'm interested to see what 2K22's got. Will 2K22, DJ's asking, will 2K22 have the unlock all purchasables? I hope that they've learned from that too. Let's find out. My GM is making his debut in the 2K franchise. Okay. Obviously, we're talking about WWE when I say 2K, all right? Take the reins as general manager and draft your very own roster, managing contracts, and booking matches. This doesn't speak to me. I know a lot of people love GM mode. This doesn't speak to me because I don't like messing with contracts and stuff. If I'm going to do that, pay me. That's my thought. My faction also making its 2K debut. Introducing, drumroll please, the new, the intimidating, the unstoppable, whatever you decide to make it, my faction. That's big. That's a big statement there. This all-new game mode allows players to get creative by building and taking control of a faction of their own. D-Generation X, New World Order, the Corporation are just a few iconic factions assembled through the years, and now it's your turn to create the next legendary team. Collect, manage, and upgrade WWE superstars and make your faction the greatest partnership in WWE history. DJ, this scares me. Collect, manage, and upgrade. Makes me think that we're going to need what you're talking about. And unlock all DLC kind of stuff. We're going to have to pay for it. I don't want to do that. I don't want a it's going to be like a my team. That's what that sounds like to me. Could be wrong. It could be wrong. My Rise, every WWE superstar has to start somewhere and climb the ranks before commanding the spotlight. And that's exactly what you'll do in My Rise. Start from the bottom as a wide-eyed rookie, eager to make an impact in the ring and make the right connections behind the scenes. String together wins to earn more notoriety and claim your place as history as WWE superstar. Become the main attraction. So this is their new mode. Their new create a player mode. Live out your dreams as a hero in the eyes of fans all over the world. Play a role of villain. All new storylines are available in both male and female players looking to rise from rookie to legends. Again, what I want from this is go back to what SmackDown did. The SmackDown games would look at the current storylines and riff off of it. And if you put your creative wrestler in there, those are the storylines that I like. One of my favorite ones was when you had a shave your head match with Kurt Angle. Stuff like that. That's what I want to see in those creative player modes. Let's see. DJ says, is Rey the cover art because he's in the trailer talking? I think so, because he was the first screenshot that they showed. I think he's like the main guy. I think he's going to probably be the cover athlete, and he should be. I love Rey Mysterio Jr. This is a great idea. Let's see, Universe Mode and Creation Suite. There's a lot that goes into WWE Universe. You can take full control of the action in Universe Mode, returning to 2K22. Run the WWE however you want by pitting wrestlers against one another to form rivalries, decide pay-per-view matches, control brands more than ever before. Let loose in Universe Mode or Creation Suite. Design your all-new identity that you can then showcase in the ring. Both modes offer free reign and allow you to experiment with new ideas. Why don't they just make this a thing where you create one character and you can take him or her through all of the games? Now, hear me out. Look at the show. This is what they should steal from the show. I'm talking about the baseball game. Steal this from the show. Let me create a character and take that character from 2K22 to 23 to 24, 25. Just do it. Super easy. 2K hits different, and we can't wait for you to experience it. All right. Coming March 2022. Now, there is a trailer, as DJ was saying. We do want to check that out. DJ says, will we be able to change the cheers to boos and vice versa? See, all great questions, man. Those are great questions. These games should be super interactive at this time. Let's watch the trailer. Maybe we'll get some more out of the trailer, and we'll do a trailer breakdown here. All right. And there's Rey Mysterio right at the jump. So, again, I think Rey Mysterio is your cover athlete for sure. I'm excited for that. That's really, really cool. Love me some Rey. Who's that jumping out the sky? All right. Let's see. We want to make sure we're on a high resolution too. There we go. That's really good. All right. Here we go. So Rey Mysterio running down. Said we'll have more updates in January, but we couldn't wait. Here's a sneak peek. Let's go. 10 features that will make 2K22 amazing. I like this already. Redesign gameplay engine. Ooh, Jeff Hardy, new controls. Ooh, we gotta pause that. You can see what the controls look like. Stunning graphics. Edge looks amazing. Immersive presentation. Looks like they got a lot of camera shakes in there. Oh yeah, there it is. That's pretty much confirmation. Showcase mode with Rey Mysterio. I'm here for it. I'll pre-order for that. My GM. Looks neat. Not my thing. My faction. Again, just making a team of wrestlers. Okay. Universe mode. Okay. And then the creation suite. Which looks like it got a makeover too. Okay, I like that. I love the create a character. I wish they would call it create a wrestler. The graphics look amazing. Well done on the graphics. Starting January 2022 is when we'll get more info. So let's go break this down, man. Let's look at this a little bit. For the player, Rey Mysterio again looks fantastic. That's a big thing. I'm not seeing platforms yet, though. Is this going to be only on next gen? I think that's a pretty big question. All right. I really want to pause on this controller thing. I'm surprised Big E isn't featured in this at all. Goldberg looks redonkulous, man. Look at that shot of Goldberg. Goldberg. That looks dope. And I'm sorry, WWE games live and die on the graphics. They really do. If it doesn't look good. All right. So we got Jeff Hardy here going up against Kofi Kingston, I believe. Kofi wears like basketball shoes. Looks like he's got on the PGs. That's kind of dope. Love me some Jeff Hardy too, man. One of my favorites. New controls. Here we go. All right, so this is on. They're showing an Xbox controller, and here's what we got. Your reversal button is Y or triangle. Okay. Light attack is X or square on PlayStation. Heavy attack is A. And yes, they did it, y'all. They did it. They did it. Your grapple button is B or circle. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I want. I just want a simple grapple button. I didn't want to do all this crazy stuff. Go back to the SmackDown Here Comes the Pain controls. And it at least a little bit looks like that. Okay? L1 or LB is pick up an object. Left trigger is run. Right trigger does a bunch of other stuff. Right trigger and A does your finisher. I don't like that. Right trigger and X is signature, and right trigger and Y is your payback. Right trigger and B is your submission. Interesting. And then this is kind of interesting to me. Right bumper or R1 is dodge, climb. Dodge. So you can dodge moves and you can block moves. So Y to reverse or hold Y to block. It's interesting. That's very interesting. Then the right stick, you can pin with right stick. Oh, okay. So right trigger and B is a submission. Pin is down on the stick. Reposition opponent is if you move the stick around. Change target is pushing in the right stick. And then you got your special taunts on the D-pad. Your select button is what I'm going to call it for those of you who are old school. It's display current target or swap team member. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I still wish it was a little more old school. That's just me. I would like to see that be a little more old school. But I like that grapple is just on B. That's what I want. Don't make that super complicated. Okay, again, graphics. I'm going to turn off the music on this and we'll go back to our other music just in case. Again, Edge looks fantastic. The ladies, though, I don't know. We're going to just let that ride for now. Bobby Lashley, pretty good. Pretty good. You can definitely tell they've got some kind of sweat engine going on, so that's cool. If you're listening, WWE 2k team, one thing that I really want you guys to adopt is go and look at an EA game. I know this sounds crazy, but go and look at Fight Night Round 4. The characters breathe. I think a simple addition like having the characters' muscles move realistically like they did in that game. I mean, that game has to be over 20 years old. They make the characters breathe and they made their muscles move realistically. And I say that because I used to animate. If you can get those two things down, your your graphics are going to not only look right, but it's going to be more immersive. Make them breathe. Having no wrestler gets in the ring and is perfectly flexed the whole time, and their muscles don't move. That's something that I really wish they would steal from that. Maybe we'll look up a round 4 video and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Camera angles look great. Again, looks like Rey Mysterio is our showcase guy. He's in a suit with the mask on. Absolutely love it. Rey Mysterio is just a legend. Straight up. He was a legend before he even came to WWE. And then I'll look at these other modes, which is great. I know there's a big crowd for this stuff, man. But for me, there's a look at some of the ladies here. Let's see how we're looking here. Looks like they're beating up Stephanie. Now, I'm not super encouraged by what I'm seeing there with the hair. Look at how papery her hair looks. Yikes. Makes me a little nervous. Makes me a little nervous. You can see it's just not something that looks great. You guys tell me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Does the hair look good? For me, it either looks plasticky or it looks paper, like paper. And I don't understand why. I just don't know. I don't know why SmackDown games have not been able to get that down. Triple H is was always my go-to until, of course, he shaved his head. So there you go. Creative Suite, looks great. Now, some of the guys' hair. Look at the guys' hair here. Doesn't look bad to me at all. Right? Now, I know ladies have different hairlines and stuff like that, but other than that, it should all work the same way. There's still time. What are you guys thinking of WWE 2k22? Let's take a look at this real quick. We're gonna hop over to YouTube. And let's see. That was Fight Night. I want to say it was round 4. Muscle. Sorry, I'm a terrible speller here, but legacy cheats. I just want to see this thing where they explain how the muscles move. It might have been round 3. And see, it seems like a lot of people agree with me that round 4, I don't know if there's a documentary on this. I wish I could get round 4. Round 4, skin deformation, I don't know what you call it. We'll just start with graphics. Real muscle flex, that's what it was called. Real muscle flex. This is the craziest thing. This game came out in 2009, y'all. And I don't understand why every game, including EA games, have not included this. Customizable entrances, real ring apparel. This game blew me away. This was right when the 360 and the PS3 came out. And you'll see here in just a second, realistic cloth animation, real muscle flex. Now watch as he throws this punch. You see what I'm saying? When he throws a punch, there's muscles in the back that move, and that's just an anatomy thing, right? That's what allows you to throw that punch. And you just don't see that in any other game. I don't understand how. Characters bruised. Real cuts, blood. I mean, obviously, WWE's probably going to stay away from that stuff. Physics-driven knockouts. Whew, this is getting me hyped up to play another Fight Night, man. It was just done right. But again, what did they call this? WWE, please go look at this. Real-time muscle flex. Please put this in games. If you're listening, EA Sports, please put this in your games. It works. This is what next gen should be about. That's my spiel. I went hard on it. I know. Guys, if you're watching, I really appreciate you guys checking us out. If you're listening on the podcast, thank you so much for listening. You can find us at linktr.ee/5ELECT 5CREEN. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and the Cash App. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell if you're watching on YouTube. Check us out on Cash App. We have new merch coming out. I should make a shirt that says real-time muscle flex, please. What else? And then Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We're on there, guys, and we are vibing, all right? I need you guys to do one thing for me, though. Be kind to one another. And do one other thing for me, too, while you're at it. Can you do it? Remember to choose your destiny. My name is Select Screen, and I'm out.